I have gazed into the abyss, and something evil met my gaze. Silverfall on PSP. Silverfall is a hack-and-slash RPG released on PC in 2007. It was also ported to the PlayStation Portable, and that's what we're going to talk about today, as I've just recently completed it, live on Twitch. Now, I'm no stranger to hack-and-slash RPGs. It's one of my favorite genres. I have full playthroughs of Diablo on PS1, Untold Legends Brotherhood of the Blade on PSP, Dungeon Siege Throne of Agony on PSP, all uploaded to the channel. So I was surprised when I discovered this game on a list of PSP hack-and-slash RPGs. How did I miss this one? Then I found out it was PAL region only, so we didn't get it here in the States. I went to old eBay to see if I could get my hands on a copy, and sure enough, there it was. $35, no case, sold. It begins fine enough. You choose your race. You have the options of a human, an elf, goblin, and a troll, all with some light cosmetic options, skin color, hair color, face. Then it asked you if your character's ideals align more towards nature or technology. I chose a troll, so I thought nature would fit well with the roleplay of the character. This dictates what sort of items and skills you can use during the game. You'll also encounter quests that will have you decide between more of a nature-friendly or technological outcome, which kinda sucks when a piece of gear drops that's a clear upgrade for your character, but you can't use it due to your alignment. So the game begins, and right off the bat, navigation is a pain. The map on the top right will always show you which way is north, which is fine if you're going north. In the settings I changed it so the map rotates with the character, but still doesn't show east, west, or south. So most of the time I find myself going into the menu to see a more detailed map, and your icon on the map is an arrow that's always facing up. So if you're going any other direction, it just looks like a north-facing arrow moving sideways. It's kinda hard to explain, but trust me, it creates some confusion. Let's discuss combat and leveling. You level pretty quick. I think I was level 78 or so by the time I finished the game, but here's the kicker. The enemies level with you, so you can't out-level any difficult fights. I ended up just using the invisibility spell to run past all the enemies I could. Speaking of the enemies, hitting them can be pretty annoying as they love to snare and stun you constantly. In this game, you don't have mana or stamina, you have power. Power is essentially stamina and mana. So if you start a melee build like I did, you'll find yourself surrounded by enemies swinging away until you realize you can't even swing anymore, since your power is drained and are doomed.
Dude, lock onto him.
There is a lock on, but it only works when it feels like it, and has a tendency to lock on to the enemies behind the actual target you're aiming for. They also like to just appear randomly, so you approach an enemy and two more of his buddies just spawn behind you. All of a sudden, you're in a dangerous situation.
They just spawned behind me for no reason.
Cool, man. Your best bet is choosing life and regen spells in the skill tree, since more often than not you'll be without potions. I'd recommend just saving your potions for the boss fights. If you really wanted, you could farm chests as they respawn every time you re-enter a level. It's not a bad idea if you don't mind waiting on the loading screens. It's also not a bad method of getting gear, and gold if you have the patience for it. Yeah, I can just farm these chests. I did that for a bit, but by the time I realized that strat, I wanted to finish the game as soon as possible. After I ordered this game, the first thing I did was look for reviews on YouTube. I came across an old X-Play one. She speaks of running from enemies and I thought, no way, they must be doing something wrong. I'll figure it out. But no, they were right. You should run. If the enemies level with you and potions are crazy expensive, it's not even worth it to fight. Just keep moving. Which is not why I play a hack-and-slash game. Now, a Diablo speedrunner might find some enjoyment in this, but I don't think that's why a majority of folks play a hack-and-slash game.
2 out of 5.
Time for the bosses. I hope you're not lactose intolerant, because you're getting cheese. First off, we have Lady Zokor. She's quite the babe.
You know I like my girls a little bit older.
Okay, she can drain all your power points and has a damage over time that'll kill my character after one application. Super fun. Luckily, I found an angle where she won't chase me, and I could still hit her with my Swarm ability, which is a ranged damage over time you get in the nature combat tree. This fight was only a sign of things to come.
Hell yeah.
The next boss is the Laws Run King. He will constantly shoot ice blasts and heal himself. And I don't mean a little heal, I'm talking back to full life. The strategy I used for this one was finding the exact place on the screen where he wouldn't aggro, but where my bleed bolt could still hit him. Oh god, thank god, okay, cool. When the ice body of the king touches the ground, it seems to melt and disappear before your eyes. Next boss is the Dwarf King. There's no way I could go toe-to-toe with him in melee. Because of the circular cage in the room, I couldn't use range like I did on the Laws Run King. This time I had to use invisibility, go up and hit him a few times, run back and wait for my power to recharge. Now for the final boss of the game, and you guessed it, we're gonna cheese him hard. I ended up luring him into a hallway and then going invisible so he stays put. I then find the perfect range to hit him yet not aggro, and biggity bam, nothingness down, and game complete. Holy moly, thank goodness. And that was my Silverfall experience. By far, the worst hack-and-slash RPG on the PSP I've played. My deepest regards to the Europeans who had this. You deserved better. Thank you for watching. Wishing you all the best. Peace.